Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. We are on Montezuma looking at the progress that they've made on this project that we don't know anything about because it's not in the map of projects that the city has. You can see that they are tearing up the left lane now and they have repaved the right lane. But do you see those little white tabs? I guess they're few and far between, but we're coming up on one right here. I'm telling you right now, if that white tab is marking where they intend to paint the bike lane on this road is going to get smaller. I also can't help but notice that the pavement only goes so far, and I understand that you stop paving to create a slight texture change so that water on the road would go down to the lower end, but check this out. I mean, this part of the road needed repavement. Like, there's a giant groove in here. If somebody on a road bike were riding here and we're riding on 25, 28 millimeter tires. Actually, usually I ride this with 28 millimeters, but somebody on like 25, they can catch that groove, you know. And when I ride, I'm trying to avoid that groove, which happens to be in a place that I would really like to be because this pavement is not great, and I want to be able to get to the main lane in the event there's some kind of hazard here. When things fall off of cars or out of cars or people toss stuff out windows, it falls right here. I need to be able to get around, but I am not very hopeful about this project, folks. I really hope that those little white tabs that were in the very beginning are not marking where they intend to put paint, because it's just not wide enough. Also, just as a reminder, this is the only bike lane that goes east to west from the neighborhoods of Uptown and Mid-City and this college area. You can't take El Cajon Boulevard. You can't take Monroe. Those just aren't designed, and there's no paint or anything to get us here. Especially that this is the road. This is the road that goes to San Diego State University. I don't know why this project is happening. I don't know why it's happening in the way it's happening. I also don't know if they're going to go further with this. We're stopped at a red light now, and I'll let us skip. I can't speed up because software is funny, but let me just skip it for a second for you. We're moving again. I don't know if that construction is going to continue. I don't know if they're going to do something about this pedestrian area that's fenced off, although I do find it interesting. How come pedestrians get the protection of a fence here, and part of this fence was actually replaced in the last few months because somebody drove a car into it and mangled it up. I mean, there's such an opportunity here to make this a safer, protected area for people driving cars and riding bicycles and walking. And I say that it's safer for people driving cars also because infrastructure that keeps pedestrians and everyone outside of a car safe also keeps drivers safer as well. It tends to reduce speeds, it tends to increase visibility, and just generally gets used more by more people, and it makes it safer for everyone. So for some reason, whoever designed this back in the day, people walking get this fence, but if you're on a bicycle, good luck in this little bit of concrete that's a different texture. And I have the sandwich in here. Again, this is a major university in the neighborhood, and I do not understand how the infrastructure is so bad, and I don't understand the construction that's happening behind us that doesn't seem to be making it better for anybody except people driving cars. And I'm really suspicious of a project that's being done and is not on the CIP map. So I hope that things get better. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that my suspicions are not an indication of what's going to come, or I hope that my speculation is wrong on this. Until then, I'm going to wait at this red light, and when it turns green, we are going to drive less and ride a bike. Thanks so much.